Hi again, Steve Hubbard. What you're seeing here will be a number of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commissioners addressing the Commission on December the 17th, 2015. So we'll get started.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have a personnel change to share in my office. I'm happy to announce that my advisor, Stephen Wellner, is going to be taking some time off to spend with his newborn daughter. Beautiful baby with a beautiful name, Juliet Eleanor. And I'm also happy to announce that Eric Vandenberg, who's hopefully going to stand up and be embarrassed behind me, will be on detail as an advisor in my office. He will be responsible for the things that Stephen covered: PJM, MISO, reliability, and oil rates. And he's well suited for that, having been an energy industry analyst in OMER, working on price formation, and previously an electrical engineer in the Office of Electric Reliability. Eric has a BSEE and an MBA from Ohio University, so he's a Cleveland sports fan, which means he's used to frustration, which hopefully is not perfect preparation for working in my office. And I want Anna for facilitating this detail. Thank you.
So that'll we'll move on to another in a moment.
Good morning. I think it's first important to note that out of the 6 ISOs and RTOs that have made filings, at the current time, PGM, New England ISO, and the NISO have their day-ahead market results posting time prior to the timely nomination cycle. Those 3 orders we issued last month. The current orders before you today, CAISO, SPP, MISO, those 3 ISOs and RTOs did not propose to move their day-ahead market results posting time prior to the timely nomination cycle. CAISO did not propose any tariff changes at all, like New England and New York. SPP did propose tariff changes, but again, it did not set its day-ahead results posting time prior to the nomination cycle. MISO also proposed tariff changes, and again, it did not move the day-ahead market prior to the timely nomination cycle. However, the Commission here today will find that CAISO and SPP has shown cause why making such a change at this time is not necessary, but the Commission finds that MISO has not shown cause and thus rejects MISO's compliance filing.
And that will conclude Mr. Yale Bandi, his testimony before the Commission. Give me a moment and we'll move on to another presenter giving testimony before the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome. Happy holidays to everyone. A couple of announcements that I have. First, a personnel announcement from my office. Thanks go out to Jason Feuerstein, who was on detail for the past 4 months and is now back with Mike Bardia in the Office of Electric Reliability. So thanks to Jason for all the work that he did on my staff. And welcome back to Rebecca Blitzstein, who is back off maternity leave, so happy to have her back in the office as well. Just a shout out, I guess, to one of our teams here in the office. E3 and E4 both related to CAISO and the EIM. We're starting to get towards the end of the EIM orders that we've had on the agenda, but it's been a significant amount of work. They're very technical, very lengthy documents, and the team that's been working on all these EIM orders, as we've been working through a number of issues related to CAISO, has put in a lot of effort into that. So I just want to recognize the team that's been involved with that, and we'll look forward to maybe a few more, but we're getting towards the end of the backlog on those. With that, happy to turn it back. Thanks.
Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, thank you. The draft order before you establishes the new oil pipeline index level for the next 5 years. By way of background, the Commission developed its indexing methodology in response to the Energy Policy Act of 1992's directive to implement a simplified and generally applicable rate-making methodology for oil pipelines. Under the indexing methodology, oil pipelines may adjust their rates to applicable ceiling levels as opposed to making cost of service filings. Every July 1st, the ceiling levels are modified by multiplying the existing ceilings by the index for that year. The Commission reviews the index level every 5 years to ensure that the index continues to correspond to industry-wide oil pipeline cost changes. In June 2015, the Commission issued a notice of inquiry to initiate this latest 5-year review of the index level. In performing this review, as in prior reviews, we examined the difference between oil pipeline cost changes and the changes to the Producer Price Index for finished goods, or PPI-FG, over the prior 5-year period. The index level is set at PPI-FG plus or minus this differential. Following the issuance of the June Notice of Inquiry, Commission staff held a technical conference and the Commission reviewed comments and reply comments from industry participants. Now, my colleague Monil Patel from the Office of Energy Market Regulation will provide a summary of our analysis.
Thank you. Our analysis of the record in this proceeding supports an index level of PPI-FG plus 1.23 to be effective for the July 2016 to June 2021 period. This represents a reduction from the existing index level and from the preliminary range of PPI-FG plus 2.0 to 2.4 proposed in the Notice of Inquiry. This reduction from the range mentioned in the Notice of Inquiry results, in part, from the updated Form 6 filings made by oil pipelines and other corrections to the data set used in calculating the index. In addition, based upon the record and in response to the comments, it became evident that Form 6, page 700, provides a superior means for measuring oil pipeline cost changes. First, the calculation of index is meant to reflect changes in recoverable pipeline costs, and thus the calculation of the index should use the data that is consistent with this Commission's cost of service methodology. In contrast to the accounting data historically used by Commission, as a proxy for this information, page 700 includes actual total cost of service data. Second, by directly measuring total oil pipeline costs, page 700 eliminates the need for proxies for capital costs and income tax costs, which are necessary when using the accounting data employed in the prior 5-year reviews.
Okay, I guess that'll terminate Mr. Monil Patel, his testimony that he's presenting before the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. The point of all this is to clearly show you that the engine that we're using understands many, many voices, innumerable voices, and what you're watching here is incredible technology, if I may say so. Thank you.